14. High school's not quite what I expected. I never used to worry about my weight, and no one ever seemed to care. But now the other kids make fun of me, and I dread the thought of gym class. I wish I could just chill out, play video games, and eat snacks all day. But recently, I started to feel different. I'm so tired all the time, I can barely keep my eyes open. I'm always hungry and thirsty, so I grab a snack and drink a soda every chance I get. I guess that's why I have to pee all the time. Then, it got really weird. My mom noticed that the back of my neck had turned dark brown and kind of velvety. When the same thing happened to my armpits, I got really freaked out. So my mom took me to the doctor. He examined me, asked me how I was feeling, and ran some tests. He also asked my mom about any sicknesses in our family. She told him that my dad's older brother had diabetes before he passed away.
Well, I got your test results back, and they confirm that your blood sugar is too high. Carlos, you have a condition called type 2 diabetes. Many people think that only adults can get type 2 diabetes, but these days we're actually seeing it more and more in kids your age. Being overweight can sometimes cause type 2 diabetes. It's what we call a risk factor. Now, here are some others. Having a family history of being overweight. Having a close family member who has type 2 diabetes, having a mother who developed diabetes while she was pregnant, being Hispanic, African American, or Native American, and not getting enough exercise. And a lot of the symptoms that you've been experiencing can be caused by diabetes. These can include being hungry and thirsty all the time, frequent urination, unusual weight loss, darkening of the skin, usually found in skin folds like in the armpits, being tired all the time, blurred vision, and cuts and bruises that are slow to heal. Carlos, I want you to understand that type 2 diabetes is a serious condition that can permanently damage your body if it isn't treated properly.
But how did I get high blood sugar, and how does it damage my body?
Well, Carlos, most of the food that we eat gets turned into glucose, or sugar. Now, the glucose goes into your bloodstream and is carried to your cells, which use it for energy. The cells need a substance called insulin to be able to use the glucose. Insulin is like a key that lets the glucose into the cells. Now, our bodies make insulin in an organ called the pancreas, and it sits right behind the stomach. The pancreas releases the insulin when the blood sugar levels go up, like they do after you eat. So, Carlos, what happens in some people is that they get what we call insulin resistance. It's more common in people who are overweight. What it means is that extra insulin is needed for the glucose to get into your cells. The pancreas goes into overdrive to make enough insulin to keep up. But eventually, it may not be able to make enough insulin to handle the glucose. When this happens, your blood glucose levels are going to go really high, and the cells don't get the energy they need. This is called diabetes. After a while, the pancreas may burn out and actually make less insulin instead of more. Cells in the pancreas may even start to die. Now, one reason diabetes is so serious is that having high blood sugar damages blood vessels. That means that many different parts of the body might get less blood than they need. Eventually, you can have damage to these body parts, like your eyes or brain, heart, kidneys, liver, and the nerves in your legs. The good news, Carlos, is that you can do something about diabetes.
Wow, so much has changed in the 6 months since the doctor told me that I have diabetes. Yeah, sure, I have to take medicine for now, but he told me that if I did some stuff differently, it would help me lose weight and manage my diabetes. So now, I'm eating healthier, more fresh fruits and vegetables, and less junk food and soda. I'm exercising way more after the doctor said it would help keep my blood sugar down, and I have so much energy that I definitely don't spend all day watching TV anymore. I see my doctor at regular visits just to check how I'm doing. And guess what? I've lost 14 pounds and my blood sugar is almost normal now. The doctor says that if I keep eating healthy and exercising, I may not have to take medicine for my diabetes anymore. I've learned that making small changes does count when it comes to living healthy. If I can do it, so can you.